Hey, how you doing? Admin from PlexGuide. So this should be somewhat the wrap-up video in order for you to upload your JSON files for SuperTransfer2. Basically, there should have been 3 videos you saw. The first one would be PG drives. That one is just basically how to configure everything. So for this one, you should pick SuperTransfer2, install rclone, and you should set up your T drive, and I highly recommend a Google Drive for backup reasons. Once you do all that, then you're going to go into the PlexGuide program, assuming that you already have your keys that we've already made. So from video number 2. So right here we got 3 demo keys, and these will all be deleted from here and from here too, just for security reasons. Okay. Now in the future, when you make these keys, make sure you back these up somewhere, because if not, and they're all over the place, you have to delete them here, and then you're gonna have to remake them. So again, make sure you back up your keys somewhere, and make sure you back them up securely, because in theory they kind of like are the direct keys to your Google account. Okay, so here you can see that we have a local VM. Just 1 second, let me check something. Okay, so we got a local VM, and we're gonna go ahead and go to deploy mount system. We're gonna do st2 on encrypt, and right now we're gonna have SuperTransfer2. In the very first video, we did these 3 things right here. So we're gonna go to SuperTransfer2, and you can see Flicker Rate made an awesome thing for us here. Just to help out Flicker Rate, you know, one team, one fight, we basically made a special version of Cloud Commander. Because initially you had to upload each file one by one, which was painful, but in the new one, in the update, it will allow you to do both. So here it says you can go to this IP address here, or you can go to yeah, you can go to that IP address there, or you can go to port 8000. I don't think this will work. Copy a link, because again, this is just a VM, but who knows, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go to localhost. So if you're using a VM and you see a different IP address, ignore this. So something new that I've encountered. This is a special network I've created. Okay, so if you're doing a virtual machine, you're gonna do localhost. Cross the fingers, there we go. So if you looked at the instructions, it says login using PlexGuide. So Plex, and then guide. And there you go. So this automatically, ignore the second side, but this automatically takes you to this location right here in your machine. Because with the old way, you would have to go localhost or your IP address, and you have to go to port 8000, and you have to select each file one by one. So either way works, so to get there for you, but this is a 1-by-1 version. So you can do one there, but with Cloud Commander, you can just go ahead and just drag and drop these lovely files. Look at that. And this little bit of awesomeness took 6 hours just for you. Because I was going through it myself, and I'm just like, man, this is just a complete pain to do. Now, I am using Firefox on Ubuntu in a VM. Is it working? I don't know. So let's see. Knock on wood, right? And probably not, if it's still doing that. Oh. Still, yeah, okay, it was. It's on a local machine, so I don't get why this is taking so long. And this is what I love about technology. Sometimes you just come across random issues. Okay, so you can see that method number 2 is is going to be our friend here. So upload. Go figure, right? Now again, when I use my Mac or Windows PC, I'm fine. So who knows? Okay, there's all 3 files, and let me guess, it's gonna show up here too, right? There we go. Okay, whatever. But the point is if you have a lot of these JSON files and you're doing your stuff normally, you just open up port 7998 and you just drag and drop these things, and you're pretty much good to go. If you're having problems, port 8000, you go from there. So the good thing is we built this to automatically cut off once you finish this out. His advice here says you need 2099 keys. In reality, most people probably need between 5 and 10. This is probably for the G Suite feeder. It doesn't hurt you to make more keys, as you saw in video 2. For some reason, if you're just actually on your machine and you got root access or certain permissions, you can actually just go to this file and literally just drag and drop the stuff. So enough with that. So it's gonna validate your team drive. So in the future, we're gonna update the script where it automatically looks for your team drive ID, because our clone technically creates this ID. But for right now, for you to find it, for FlickRate's awesome guidance, is you're gonna go to team drive, and you're gonna go to the team drive thing you created, and this is gonna be your ID right here. See? So that's exactly it right there. But in the future, we'll have this automatically detect, because you know how it is. The more you dummy proof it, the better off things are. Okay, stupid me. So you press enter, and then you have to share with these emails. That's what it is. So it's been a hot minute since I've dealt with this. So it looks like we have to share our team drive specifically to these two. So I'm assuming, yeah, the more you create, the more you're gonna have to add this. Okay, it makes sense. So let's see, copy, nope, copy email address. This has to do something very specifically. Uncheck, notify, ignore sharing outside organization. I think that comes after the fact. Okay, so that was one. And again, I believe you can maybe bulk add. Yeah, it looks like you can bulk add. Okay. Copy email address. Hey, like I said, you can see that I even work on this, and there's just so much information. So yeah, looks like you'd press enter. Okay, so you press enter, and that's how you just keep adding more accounts. Okay, I get it. And I believe only 2 of them work. So one of these might be a failure. Yep. I already know why GSA 1 already failed. So you can see how I validated here. So ignore that. But the point is, as long as you get some of these working, it's all going to work for you in the end. No, no, yes. If all your stuff works, you won't have to worry about that. So it looks like something that I can probably try to simplify some more. So now we're going to try to improve this too, but right now you're just like, okay, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on. So basically you can do Control C and you can get out of this. So right now you see how we had 2 working accounts. So it says 1.52 terabyte max daily upload. So when they Control C, get out of it, you won't break it, don't worry about it. So if you do sudo for you who are non-root, CTL status SuperTransfer2, you notice how it'll look pretty simple here. See, 1.5 terabytes daily. So it warns you of the accounts that had issues. And again, I know why GSA 1 failed. It was a improper download. Remember in the beginning where it just kind of like opened up, so it wasn't proper. Okay, so yeah, if this works, it should work. Okay, so let's kick this off. Let's do a test here. So let's go to CD mount move, because that's where the files are going to end up. So we're going to do LSLA, we're going to do touch z zombie corn txt, and we're going to do z PlexGuide txt. What I'm a little unsure is how fast it does it and how often it checks. So that's something that I need to get from you, Flickr, and add it to the wiki itself. Systemctl status SuperTransfer2. Okay, so let me see if it Okay, so let me back out. Let me restart SuperTransfer2 because this will probably expedite the checking of the initial file. In theory, it should come to the root because that's where I put it. Should, right? LSLA mounts move. Stuff is still there. Okay, good thing is the service is working. So I can't demonstrate to you when it's working. I believe it will just work automatically when you start having all your stuff downloading. But I just wanted to show you how you configure everything, how you upload everything. And hey, you even got to see some errors on my end, definitely with the port 7998. If you have any other feedback or comments, just hit us up on the forum, and just make sure that you hit us up, including on the Discord. I appreciate your time. Thanks.